are your top 5 exercises that you would recommend in the postpartum period for that reason?
And it all starts back with your pelvic floor. So it doesn't matter if you've had a vaginal birth or a cesarean birth. Pelvic floor exercises are so key in your postpartum recovery because that extra pressure throughout that 9 months of being pregnant is has an impact, and you need to help recover those, not only for now in your life but also for later when in menopause the hormones shift and everything happens again. And you know what, incontinence, it doesn't matter what stage of your life you're at, it's not nice and you don't want to get to that point. So pelvic floor is my number one. Core rehab exercises. Now I say this because your body works as a whole, so everything is connected to each other, and there's more than just your pelvic floor when we're talking about your core. So your core basically is comprised of your pelvic floor at the base, your abdominal wall, so your transverse abdominis, the deepest abdominal muscle, are wrapping around your torso with your multifidus at the back, which is a back stabilizer. And then at the top, you've got your diaphragm, which basically helps you breathe. So your diaphragm will press down as your lungs expand and you breathe in, and then it will relax back as that breath is expelled and your lungs are relaxing. So that's just something to be mindful of, is that you're working all of the core and working them in unison so that you're not getting overactive muscles or overpowering muscles. So sometimes a more dominant muscle, say for example the six-pack muscle, the rectus abdominis, often is a more dominating muscle than, say, your transverse abdominis. So it's a matter of, when you're doing your postpartum recovery, that you start from the base and you work your way outwards, because what happens is your body is so clever. If you need to sit up, your body will get you there at some point, but it might use all of these other muscles to get you up. And then if you keep doing that, you're just training these muscles to work harder and those deeper muscles to not work. And then you end up with this mummy pooch and this dissatisfaction of your belly, not really, maybe a dysfunctional pelvic floor. Like, there's lots of consequences of doing the wrong movement. So that's why I have my 12-module core rehab program, which is designed to progress you step by step. And I've also added in a 0 to 6 weeks postpartum section to that, which gives you some really gentle, nice things that are in bed to do early postpartum too. So it's, anyway, that covers that side of things. The postnatal Pilates and postnatal yoga, they're gentle, they're nice, and again, they're all about connecting. Not all yoga poses are equal. A lot of big back extension work is not great postpartum, because you're actually looking to draw everything back in and connect again, rather than expand and open and stretch, because it's already been stretched in your pregnancy. You're actually looking to not overstretch it. So be mindful in non-postnatal yoga that there's a lot of back bends and those sort of things. And walking. It's so key. It's that fresh air. It's that, doing something for yourself. It's that extension. When you're a new mother, you sit so much. Even if you don't want to, you end up sitting. Whether you're bottle feeding or breastfeeding, you are sitting for such a long amount of time. So to stand and to stretch your legs and your back, walking is so good. So pelvic floor, core rehab exercises, postnatal Pilates and postnatal yoga, and walking are definitely my top 5.
And I agree. And I think those are all gentle ways of getting back into an exercise regimen and also routine, especially with a newborn baby as well. So I agree with that completely.
For more videos just like this, visit productive.com.